What a lovely day. I wonder with all the new beast mods, I wonder where they put them. What's that, boy? You know where the beast mods are? You don't know where the beast mods are? Well, why'd you come up to me? What's that, boy? Timmy stuck in a well? Oh no! Timmy's not stuck in a well? Good. Fuck Timmy. That little prick trying to get back in that well. What's that?
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Yes, human. Oh, you do know how to speak English. Well, that's a new trick. Well, then where's the beast mods?
I will tell you everything you need to know. Hello, my fine villains and the lovely villainesses. And yes, today I'm unfortunately still under broken hand syndrome. But yes, I will be helping you out with getting the new beast mods. But if you can help me so kindly, please like, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, help a villain out. And with that out of the way, let's get on into this. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to want you guys to know that yes, the beast mods are available for everyone. And no, it is not hard to get them, but you are going to have to do a few interesting things. So the first question comes to mind, where do I get these things, V? Come on, man, you gotta at least help someone out a little bit here. Alright, so you know how you normally get your beast mods? You go to the beast guys here on Earth, Deimos, and Venus. The three places: Cetus, Heart of Deimos, the Necrolisk, and or Fortuna. So real quick, we are going to go to Fortuna just so I can show you guys. And yes, you're going to want to also watch the video for conservation right here. This is where it's going to help you a lot. As I said before, my hand's kind of out for the time being. So gameplay, not really going to happen. But I will do what I can. So you're going to want to go all the way over to the business. And why are you going to want to go to the business? Well, he's where you can get all the stuff for that. So if you're wondering exactly where you would get them, you would think, oh, maybe go to buy wares, and then you could see you got some of the companion stuff right here. These are not the new ones. These are actually the old ones that are somewhat quote-unquote new. Now, if you go down to trade tags and scroll all the way to the bottom, here is where you will find all of the new beast mods. And yes, they are for everyone. They are now in the trade tags section. Why are they there? Well, you actually need to get tags. And so they're all different kinds, and they're all spread out all over the place. And we're not going to go over where each and every one of them is at, but they all do different things. So like disabling condition. It's at max 385% melee damage, converts all physical damage to puncture. Now it's really cool because if you put anything else that's physical damage type on, you'll get more damage, and everything else that increases damage. So if you put like a slashing one on, it'll convert it to puncture. So it increases puncture. And it's really good for what you want to do status wise. But you also have stuff like Shocking Claws, which does the exact same thing, but with electricity. You also have, what's another really good one? So you also have some of the stance ones, like this one. The companion will prioritize attacking enemies within 15 meters of the Warframe. Attacks inflict 4 puncture procs. Now, what's really good about all of these things is because if we go back one here, browse wares, and I think this is where you can get it. No. Now, getting Duplex Bond with all the new melee mods for companions will make things very interesting, now I say very interesting, is if you're not using a very efficient energy Warframe, this is the one you want to go with. This makes all of your companions even better. And when I say even better, is, and I'll go over Duplex Bond real quick. Companions will clone itself each time you expend 100 energy, up to 3 clones. Clones live 30 seconds and cannot use abilities. Their kills have a 50% chance of dropping energy orbs. Now, did you get that? It creates 3 clones. Yes, it can't use abilities, but you get 3 additional damage types going around, which got me thinking, well, if I were to, I don't know, use something like this setup, I believe, is actually really good. Yes, the Helmuth Charger. Who would have thought? Now, as you can see, I don't have a whole lot of crit chance and crit multiplier, but I do have a lot of status. Now, if you're going with V, why would you go with the status? Well, there's a mod you can get, and I don't remember where, but it's called Call the Weak. It is condition overload plus non-critical hits deal 200% or 240% damage to enemies, which is really bloody good, especially because you can put 3 elements or 3 status types, onto the Helmuth Charger. And yes, that's heat, toxin, and slash. No gas, because it's an innate toxin plus the heat and the slash. And how do I get the heat? Well, you got the burning claws plus these 2, and I only added those 2 so I can get over 100% status. If you wanted to put something else in, go for it. No one's going to blame you. And if you really wanted to pump up the status, I believe, I'm not 100% certain about it, there was a, here it is. Oh, that's for crit chance. Never mind, I thought it was for status. So if you're going to be putting on for more crit chance, I would highly suggest Hunter Synergy, and then just making sure your primary weapon has a boatload of critical chance. Really good for all that stuff. But I wanted to show you guys the Helmuth Charger, mainly because this is a anti-crit build, and I know some of you are thinking, V, why the hell would I even want to use something like this? Anti-crit? What are you, nuts? Well, because of the statuses I have selected here, the heat, toxin, and slash, I'm going to go over these as well. We have the strain, where the Helmuth Charger gains that much damage per assist, and the Helmuth Charger will be putting more assists on. You also have Bloodthirst, 100 health stolen each hit per stack of slash. And we're going to be having a whole lot of slash going, so we're going to be stealing a boatload of health. On top of that, we also have immunity resistance. Status damage goes up as well. What does that mean? Well, we are going to be having 2 ticks going, and yes, that is going to be the first heat damage, and we're going to also be having toxin. And as you guys do know, that heat will not go through shields, but toxic will. Slash goes through armor, but it doesn't go through shields. So we effectively have everything hitting all at the same time. I also put in protector posture just because I want that additional puncture. Now, I could take that one out, and if I was going to put in anything else, I would probably put something in like this one, balanced posture, just so it staggers enemies, or maybe even I would probably change. I would probably change this out because of the status puncture, but because his crit chance is so low, Call of the Weak, that would actually help with Call of the Weak. So I believe the Helmuth Charger would actually be a very good one. Now, am I saying you should only have the Helmuth Charger from here on out? Hell no, which is a very good dog. I believe you should go with all of them. I even decided to make, yes, Scary Terry, the one, the only, the Predacite. I never thought I'd actually make myself a Predacite until this update. Alright, now I'd love to continue talking about all the other stuff and get lost in the weeds, but I'm going to cut it right there. Now I know what y'all are thinking, but V, aren't you going to show off at least a little bit of gameplay? Well, I would love to. Unfortunately, my hand is currently still with the broken hand syndrome. So what are you going to do? Well, there is a thing called the simulacrum, so let's get on in there. Alright, welcome back. I went into the simulacrum, and yes, we're going to go on to Trinity. Why we're going to go into Trinity? Because the next video I want to do is I want to talk about the new stuff with Trinity, but before we get to that, let's get back to here. So I did bring out, that's not Katie, that is hell no. I don't know why. Warframe, get your shit together. So we're going to make sure we have a shit ton of energy. We're going to take off pause. And invincibility for me. I don't want to have to deal with that shit. If you're wondering why I'm using Trinity, her fourth ability is going to cost more than 100 energy, and I can spam it. Yes, there might be that buff from the augment, but it's not going to be enough. Come on. And as you can see, Duplex Bond finally kicks in, and they are ripping them to shreds. I mean, I didn't even touch them, and they are just... Look at that. Done. Dunzos. The best of the duns. Let's help them out a little bit. Even if I give 3% more crit chance, these guys, didn't matter to them. They just go in and they just destroy. Look at that. You got 3 guys on one and just ripping them apart. Normally they would look at each other and go, I don't know what to do, bud. Done. Just absolute the dunzo. Now, again, your Warframe will be doing more damage than your companions, but as you could clearly see, these guys will easily chew through any of these smaller enemies a lot quicker, and if you just put status on them, they're donezo. They're just done. You don't worry about it. They're just gonna look at you and go, what's going on? I was living 1 second and now I'm dead. Dead, I say, dead. But anyways, that is all for all this fun stuff. Again, just to go and over it again, you will need to go to all the Beast mod peoples. Unfortunately, they'll be in the trade tags. You will have to hunt down everything for those particular mods. Yes, you should probably go take a look at my conservation video. It'll give you a rough estimation of how to do it, what best ways to do it, and you can go from there. And if you have different ways to do it, hey man, listen, there's more than one way to skin a cat, unless this cat's skinning you. Anyways, y'all stay villainous, take care, and goodbye.